Would you like to be able to create more decent comic book drawings, but simply can't find the time to bring those to an end? Then you're in the right place. Cause today I will show you the fastest way to create a comic book drawing, ready for coloring. My name is Dr. Rocker and now it's time to draw! What we will need to do this properly and fast is a piece of paper, a 2B pencil, a Tombow brush pen, a brush pen with an actual brush, and also some whiteout like this Posca marker right here is not bad for doing faster details. So, let's go! First, we need to do the sketch. Use the 2B pencil cause you will have a very fast and fluid movement. That helps to start off with a decent tempo. Also, with the darker lines, we will be able to spot mistakes easier than using a very hard pencil like an 2H for example. Those create a very light line. Of course, it also depends on how hard you press, and it's also easier to work on details with a harder pencil. But if you would like to go deeper into this subject, I put all you need to know about pencils in a video. I will put the link down in the description. And although we want to be quick today, this is the part you should take the most time for. The sketch still needs to be on point, otherwise the drawing will not look good. But we will not have to be extra careful with our help lines. Just let them be, as long as they don't disturb your understanding of the drawing. And don't focus too much on details. We need the main form of the character and the details from the costume. That's all. Okay, we are done with our sketch now. Okay people, that is all we need. And even if it's messier than that, as long as you get which lines are the right ones, you are good. And by the way, should you want to redraw the drawing I will do in this video right here, go and check out my Instagram account because I will do a post with all the in-between steps there so you can follow along and draw it yourself. But now we need to do some line weight. And therefore we will use our Tombow pen. I prefer the blue one, also the green one is great, but whatever you got. You can also use a 0.1 fine liner from Micron, but you will not be as fast as with this one. So let's do some line weight. This goes really fast. Just keep in mind to go thinner towards the light source, and the main light source will come from up above. Also ignore the strong blacks, we think about them later. Thinking takes time. And just like that, the line weight is done in a jiffy. And we also erase the pencil lines right away. Now we actually have to think about the strong blacks. If you're not sure where to put them, use a pencil to sketch them out real quick. But don't use up too much of your time. An X for a big area is enough to mark it's black, and some quick lines are all you need to be able to imagine how it will look once it's inked. If you are sure enough or draw with reference, you can even skip this part entirely. And since we know now where our strong blacks need to be, we will put them in with our brush pen. In my case, it's a pencil brush pen, but you can use whatever you got. There is no faster way to do strong blacks than with a brush pen. But not much more to say here, other than to turn around your page as much as possible to make sure you don't make drawing mistakes. And try not to smudge anything, especially when in a hurry, that happens easily. Another tip for a fast way to work though is to use just one light source. Makes things easier, especially with spotting the blacks. And when we are done with the strong blacks, it's time to start with the cross-hatching. If you want to take a break, now is the perfect time, because the ink might need some time to dry properly. Usually we will take a Tombow pen or a Micron pen to do the hatching lines, but we want to be extra fast today, so we will use the 2B pencil again. But before we start hatching this one, I just wanted to show you on this Spider-Man piece here, if you use a lot of strong blacks, you can kinda use a shortcut and do lots of these small hatching lines. They really make a very nice drawing as well, and they are going super fast. But if you want to do more hatchings, like in this one for example, where you have a lot of long hatching lines like here and everywhere here, then we will be way faster with the 2B pencil. Try not to rush this stage too much as well, cause bad hatching ruins a drawing. But for more information on hatching itself, check out my complete guide on hatching. It's called 8 Rules of Hatching, and I will also put the link down in the description. And very special about today's video right here is that, like I told you earlier, we will use, and you can see it actually, we are using the 2B pencil to create super fast hatching lines. But still they are clean and will also be dark enough once we up the contrast, once everything is done. Be careful with the smudging though. Take a paper towel or an extra piece of paper so you won't smear the pencil lines. You can also use a glove I'm using right here. A soft pencil on bristle board tends to smudge easily, but at the same time it's very dark if you press hard enough. But it is such a fast way to go that it's worth the effort. Okay, this looks good already, and you can leave it like that if you want to. But should you want to bring this drawing to the next level, then we need details like veins and folds. For these we will use our Posca marker. First we shake him properly so the acrylic paint can get loose, and then we start. We draw in veins and folds with the white out on the hopefully dry enough drawing. You can leave these out in the beginning, even before we start with the line weight, but then you have to fiddle around a lot. Doing them now means a lot of saved time. But of course you need a Posca marker for that, or something similar, whatever you got. Anyway, once these details are done in white, we use the Tombow pen again to draw in the shadow of the veins and folds. After that we hatch these as well, also with the Tombow pen, because with the pencil I don't think it would work properly over the white paint, the acrylic paint. And as you have seen, we have also used the whiteout for the details from the costume. And we are done! Just like that, we finished a whole comic book drawing in no time. I added some background, as you can see, and also some details, and I forgot to do the shadow of the sword before, so I put that in. And I will talk to you a little bit more about the background in a second. And by the way, after doing these a while, we can get even faster, spotting the strong blacks quicker, and don't have to use so much time on figuring out where they belong. And like I mentioned earlier, when you take a photo or scan the drawing in, make sure to up the contrast and the gamma. This way the hatching lines will match the rest of the drawing and the whole thing will be ready for coloring digitally. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you. If so, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content. And also check out my playlists. I have some really good tutorials you might like. And also, please don't miss out on my Instagram account. I even do more on Instagram nowadays. I put out drawings like every day, mini tutorials, so make sure to follow me there as well. It's the same name as the channel you're watching right now, it's Dr. Rocker Art, so see you there as well. Okay guys, so now you know how to draw really fast, which means it's time to go and check out this video, so you can find out some really fast and easy backgrounds for your drawings. A background can make such a big difference, so check this out. I will show you a ton of tricks how you can do a background really fast. Have a great day, don't forget to draw every day, and see you there my friends.